This video is a shorter version of my presentation at the CBU Plough Library Speaker Symposium on March 22, 2023. The presentation title is Recruiting the Gen Zers.
This presentation is part of my recent article published in the March issue of the Packaging World magazine. This article has two parts, recruiting and training. No specifics on CBU activities in this article to avoid CBU program promotion. This presentation only covers the recruiting part. However, specific activities at CBU are included. The method is applicable to any program, not limited to packaging.
This presentation will discuss a three-pronged approach in recruiting a new generation of true digital natives, who do not know a world without smartphones and do not distinguish between physical and digital worlds.
The first part of this presentation discusses current trends and challenges. Only about 62% of high school graduates goes to college in 2022. This is down by about 1% from 2020. High school graduates will peak in 2025, which is up about 4% from 2019. However, it will decline over a dozen years due to families having fewer children amid the economic disruptions of the Great Recession.
Undergraduate enrollment of U.S. colleges fell by about 1% in fall 2022 compared to 2021. This is the pace of decline of the pre-pandemic rates. Contributing factors include college costs, student loan debt, and strong labor market. Since 2019, total higher education enrollment has fallen by almost 7.5%.
This slide shows the impact of COVID-19. Undergraduate enrollment fell 4.4% in the fall of 2021 with an unprecedented 13% drop in first-year enrollment. Two-year institutions had the great loss with an 18.9% drop in first-year enrollment in fall of 2021 compared to fall 2019. Community colleges often are a gateway to the middle class for low-income students, first-generation students, non-traditional students, and students of color. These underserved groups are dropping their college plans in far greater numbers.
Online education was on the rise during the pandemic. In the fall 2020, during the pandemic, 75% of all undergraduate students were in at least one distance education course and 44% of all undergrad students exclusively took distance education courses.
Online education presents a challenge to college enrollment. Google's Grow with Google program, in partnership with Coursera, had made significant gains in enrollment. It gives learners cost-effective, expeditious options beyond a degree program. Traditional digital education providers that are primarily degree-focused may want to consider including such offerings to grow in the online education space.
Online learning has several advantages, including: take a class or attend a meeting from anywhere, have a flexible schedule for a self-paced online class, utilize various technologies such as captioning, transcripts, screen readers, etc. However, online learning also has some limitations, including more difficult to teach physical skills, technology failure, networking.
Now we will look at the Generation Z. They were born since 1997. Gen Z is the first generation of true digital natives. They don't know the world without smartphones. Gen Z has never had to learn to accept technology into daily life. They expect technology to be able to do just about anything. Most Gen Zers don't even distinguish between physical and digital world. For them, work is no longer defined by a place, such as office.
This presentation describes a three-pronged approach of recruiting. 1. Reaching out to them where they are. 2. Bring them closer and get them excited about the program. And 3. Build further relationships.
There are several ways to reach out to high school students. Here are some examples. Online workshop, non-credit. Online dual enrollment courses, for credit. It should be noted that asynchronous is more flexible, taking advantages of multimedia, text, audio, video, and it is convenient. For example, Canvas app on smartphone. Online learning allows colleges to reach out to students where they are. We can use the technology to introduce students to a career path, inform them of what CBU has to offer.
Here is an example of how we have reached out to high school students in Tennessee and Mississippi. We have developed the Exploring Packaging online workshop to introduce students to packaging career opportunities. It is a free non-credit program. We work with one school per month. First, we recruit high school partners, such as teachers and/or counselors. Sell the program to them. Then, they recruit their students for the program. We have worked with 7 schools, reaching out to about 500 students since late 2020.
Dual enrollment is another way we have reached out to high school students. 2 freshman courses, Packaging 101 and Packaging 102, are designed as a 1-credit asynchronous dual enrollment courses. We work with our high school teachers and counselors. They recruit students for us. This semester, spring 2023, 17 high school students are in Packaging 102 class.
The next step is to bring them to campus. We offer packaging lab tours to schools that work with us on the online workshop. We show off some lab equipment with demonstration to get them excited. This is an opportunity to meet them in person after the online workshop. We provide transportation and lunch to students and teachers. Since spring 2022, 78 students from 3 schools have visited our packaging lab.
The next step is to build relationships with students. Summer program is a good way to do this. We start with online workshop, which we never meet the students in person. Then we bring them on campus for a packaging lab tour, which allows us to meet them in person for about 2 hours. During the summer of 2022, we developed a packaging research summer program. We worked with 8 students from 1 school in June and July, spending 2 afternoons a week in our packaging lab. The program gave us an opportunity to build relationships with students over longer during. As the 2 previous steps, we worked with school teacher and counselor. They recruit students for the program.
The results of the 2022 summer program was published in an open access publication. The project title was Effective Rice Hulls to Paperboard Compression and Tensile Strength.
Other considerations include flyers and brochures. They are great for social media posting, emailing, and handing out for in-person activities.
To market our program, we need to convince students why they want to choose our program. Certainly, this will vary from one program to another. Here is a list of why they want to choose CBU Packaging. Our program is the only one in the Mid-South. Supported by a state-of-the-art certified commercial testing lab. Required industry certifications. Required internship. Industry partnership through the Healthcare Packaging Consortium. Great salary with global corporations. Publications. New lab facility.
Who guarantees the quality of our graduates? Industry-recognized certification is a way to show the quality of our graduates. Our packaging students are required to earn 3 industry-recognized certifications: ISTA Certified Packaging Lab Technician, which has now changed to ISTA Packaging Dynamics Professional in Training, Lean Six Sigma Certification, and OSHA Safety Certification. This slide shows number of students earned for each certification during the calendar year 2022.
Earning attracts some students. Packaging engineer salary is considered a great salary. The starting salary for our packaging graduates is in the range of $60,000 to $70,000. They work for several global companies, including FedEx, Boeing, International Paper, ABB, Smith Plus Nephew, Stryker, Medtronic, Microport, and more.
Our packaging students develop their research and writing skills through writing magazine articles published in PackCon Online magazine. The magazine is a collaboration of CBU Packaging and Cloud Publications.
Good lab facility attracts students. A new packaging lab building is expected to be ready in early 2024 along with several new pieces of equipment. Currently, we operate an ISTA-certified transport test lab. The new facility will allow us to add another ISTA-certified thermal test lab. The combination of the 2 certified labs will make our program very unique.
In conclusion, the 3-prong recruiting approach are: Step 1. Use online technology to reach out to students regardless of their location. This is natural to the Gen Z students. CBU examples are Exploring Packaging Online Workshop and Dual Enrollment Packaging 101 and 102 online courses. Step 2. Bring students to campus. Meeting real professors and seeing facility overcome the limitation of online technology. Opportunities to meet with students face to face. A CBU example is the packaging lab tour. Step 3. Build up relationship with students. This needs more face to face time with them. A CBU example is the packaging summer research program. It should also be noted that students come and go. School teachers/counselors stay longer. Develop partnership with teachers/counselors. They will recruit their students to our recruiting programs.